Okay, so today I will be taking a look at AudioModern. What is this called? Loopmix. I have a few of their products. Let me check and see which ones I have. I have them on my iPad. I use it for iOS. Well, I can't say that I actually use it. I do have it though. I have. Um, I think I may have used it like once or twice or something like that. Anyway, I'll get to those later. Okay, so today I'll be taking a look at this app. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about it, and I've been trying to find a straightforward review. And on the surface, looks cool. They got the graphics going on when you go to the website. Got the little plus icons. They just bouncing up and down, and it's like, they look how they got the table laid out. They got the shakers and stuff, and all the little instruments right there that you could just put in there and you can just do your thing with it. I'm gonna take a look at this real quick and I'm gonna see.
Introducing Loopmix, a creative loop remixer plugin that instantly transforms your loops into a kaleidoscope of new sounds. Mangle loops and create a never-ending stream of remixes. Generate an infinite amount of totally unique hybrid new stems and kits. Loopmix is endlessly variable and endlessly interesting.
So they have quite the promotional ad for it right there, and pretty decent. And seems that let's see the price. Let's check out the price. Okay. All right. 49 euros. So, oops. Let me go back. So I got the demo. I got the demo after checking it out, and I've been thinking about getting it for the iPad. And oh, they have another video. It's a preset walkthrough. Yeah. They got the new they got the new multifunctional performance keyboard. New new fully dynamic presets. Let me do that again. They got the new multifunctional performance keyboard, new fully dynamic presets. Okay. I never really liked their presets, and that's for the other apps I have. They just. But anyway, let me get to it. This is what y'all been wanting to see, right? So I got the demo, and this is basically for me. So I always have to really like check it out to see like is it really what people say it is? Because, you know, and I'm just gonna just be frank with you real quick. So with all the scrutiny going around about loops and how you have people making loop packs and you got like 10 people making one loop and not everyone is real clear with their contracts and it interferes with handling business, and then when you're getting like when you're doing like leasing and like your music out for like movies or license, oh my gosh, when you're doing like music licensing and sync placements, you can't use loops like that, because they want to know who they're going to pay, and they don't want no extra, you know, crap going on. That's the thing about loops, and I've been kind of like backing up from loops. But like, okay, I used to have a splice, right? And I was making stuff with it, but then, everyone has those loops. And, back in the day, you know, the old school producers, they didn't want you to know what record they were using. They didn't want you to know what sample they chopped up. It was clearly an indication of like a guessing game. You know, they didn't want you to know. And at the time, I used to think like, dang, that's kind of bizarre, you know. But now, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense now because you don't want like a whole bunch of people using the same thing that you're using. And for years, I shied away from using loops. But as I grown and matured and got lazy on certain things, on certain days, I guess that's before I was working out. You know, I say, let me just go ahead and mess with a couple of loops for a second. And I came across Splice, and I said, I get on Splice real quick, and I just get like some one shots, get a bunch of like drum kits and stuff like that. But then some of those loops were sounding good, and I downloaded quite a few, and I was using like Bloxwave and all this stuff. And now I'm at the point where I'm just making my own loops after I'm seeing like, okay, well, if I can't do no music licensing with this, because what got me onto it was some guy. He was like, yeah, I think it was a commercial or something on the internet. Looking at some guy, he's like, yeah, we use this for like music licensing and help and get these placements in, and he was just chopping up stuff, and he was putting these loops together, and like, yeah, trying to make deadlines, and that's what it was like promoted to me as when I first seen it. But that seems to be not the case because these places are talking about no loops, so hey, what are you going to do? So for me, I just make my own loops. So I figured, okay, well, if I make my own loops, then I would get this Loopmix. So I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what it do. So it's set at 120. Has some functions right here. Has a mixer. The mixer, there's no pan. It's not really like imaginative, really. It's just, just some lines and stuff. It has a solo and mute. It has a master function. Does it even have effects? Okay, say effects on, but where are the effects at? Okay. All right, so I don't see any definite effects right now at the moment. Maybe I'm just not. This is my first time opening it. Bear with me, okay? It has some, just like the other one, it has like the random functions and stuff like that. And I guess, that's the AI that they have going on for it. You have your presets, and you can add your stuff in. Now, I can't add anything in here. I can only use what's in here. I cannot download any expansions or anything else. Okay, so right off the bat, this kind of reminds me of arcade a little bit. How you can like hit the keys and the little effects like happen, but I'm not seeing where I can mess with any effects. That's what I want to see. I want to see what effects I can add. Because if you're messing with loops, you want effects, right? I know I do. I'm just not really a fan of their sounds. Let me hit this button. Now let's see. I'll turn all that on. Okay, so I'm gonna turn all of it on and see what happens. Now, for me, I couldn't get the demo on the iPad. It's just you buy the. Oh no, can I get it on the iPad? Let me check. $10 for the iPad, and that's just it. You're not getting a demo. Yeah. So the ones I have the Filter Step, Gate Lab, Pan Flow, Riffer, Chord Jam, and I got Play Beat 3. And I don't use any of them. They were promoted to me the same way, like you can do this, the AI thing, yada yada yada. But they're not useful. They really not. Maybe Panflow and Filter Step, maybe Gate Lab, but the other ones, Riffer, that thing sucks. I'm just be real. It really sucks. Chord Jam, it sucks too. I got Scalar. Like, yeah. So Play Beat. Okay. So this one right here, it's not as bad as the other ones. I'm trying to figure out how can I affect just that one. I know I can. They say you can turn stuff off. Okay, can I copy though? Can I copy it? Cause say like if I have like a file, like it would be great if I could just trigger this one sample right here to know exactly what it is. All right, let me see. Do it the keyboard. No. So that's all. This is 1, 2. Okay, that's the sequencer. All right. This is like, huh. Okay. Okay, so if I hold it down, I want to make it too big. So I see a little effectrix in there. I see a little effectrix in there a little bit. Okay, so how many tracks can you get? What is this? Okay, that's just the zoom in. Okay. All right. That's the zoom in. Um, this is the. I guess that's the. Okay, so I'm seeing now. Okay. All right. I get it now. All right. So whatever I highlight, apparently, that's whatever this changes to. Okay. So let's change the pitch up. So I'm seeing the time stretch is pretty decent. I think this beat would sound better if it had like better drums. All right, let's go to something else. So I'm seeing basically only like 6 tracks. You'll have your main loop. If I was to use it, let's see, how would I do it? What would I do if I was to use this? Okay, one, I would load up like a guitar loop. Maybe like a electric guitar or like a nylon guitar, acoustic guitar, something like that, right? And I wouldn't necessarily do like a whole like drum track. I would do like I'll have like a hi hat track. I would have like a percussion track, and that's how I would break it up. I would break it up like that, and I would like probably put something like a bass track, 808s, something like that, 808s in there, and probably do it like that. But then, I like to have my 808s do certain things, and I don't know if this can do that. I don't think it does. I mean, it has like the poly mode. I see that. And that's another thing. So say like this. Reason why I got it like on 71 is because double time, baby. Double time. So, I hit the double time on it when I would like put it in Logic. That's how I would do it. That's how I would do it. If I could export it, that's what I would do right now. I would double time it. And everything that I mess with in here, I would not go above like 70 something. I'd probably go from like 80 something to like 70 something and then just double time it inside of my DAW. But then these drums, they suck. They suck. They really do. All right, let's see. Well, it'd be great if I could just double click this and then the sample thing open up. That would be nice. That would be nice if I can just double click this, number 6 right here, right? And the sample thing will open up, but it doesn't. Let's look in this browser right here, since I'm here, right? So I'm on number 6 right here. Oh, it's trying to open up something. They said it wouldn't do that. Ah, let me see what I got up in here. All right, that's what I'm looking for. Let me see if I can do that. This trial version. Okay, so it won't let me do that. It won't let me do that. But You see where I was going with it, right? That's what I'm looking for. Let's see if I can just. Okay. See? All right. Oh, they got the. Oh, yeah. Let's just see. Urban Light. You need to get rid of that. Not innocent traps. But let's see what they have in here. Okay. All right. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So far, I cannot add what I want to add in here at the moment. I'm seeing like this feature right here. I see this like really something that would be inside of like a DAW in the future. But this is not really like, yeah. Now, if I want to affect this one, this is what I want to mess with right here. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Is it locked or something? Like, what's going on? And I just hit this button right here, and all of a sudden, just everything just turns off. Like, what is that about? Okay. Oh, damn. All right, let me undo. Why does okay? Why does it that? What is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. But for some reason, it's making me not want to push it. understand this right here because the sound didn't change when I clicked on it. And okay, I'm trying to get this thing the benefit of the doubt. I don't think it's worth all the hype that people are saying it is. I think it's okay. I think it's very time consuming, for one, because if I'm going to create something, I don't want to spend forever trying to make something, like, especially with so many restrictions. Because all this stuff can already be done. And I'm just seeing like they just grab like bits and pieces from other apps and just slapped it together. And that's pretty much what I'm seeing right here. And not to say it's not a cool concept, it's just it's very limited. It's extremely limited at this point. Like for one, I want to be able to like click number 6 and open up something. Like I want the browser to open up. What do you want? You want hi-hats? What do you want? You know? And I want to be able to like see, it's like these grids right here, right? It's just you just stuck with these like these square block grids. I don't know. Maybe I don't know something. Maybe it's something I don't know. Like I can, I know I can do this. Yeah, but no, at the same time because it's like I can only like I'm stuck with these squares, and maybe that has something to do with how sequences. Hey, um, another thing, uh, there's no legato. You know, so if I wanted to add like some 808s in here and get them to slide and stuff like that, I don't think that would be possible really with this. Maybe I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And the sound selection is, you know, now I will admit that's okay. It seems that those are okay, but their drums, I don't know what they thinking. Now for like the percussion and stuff like that, yeah, I'm already doing a lot of this stuff already inside of Logic. Heck, even some of this stuff I'm doing on my iPad. Like this is kind of like almost like the Dr. Rex type of thing, like Rex Files type of, you know, but with the Rex file, like I have one inside a Court Gadget. I don't know what it's called. Let me see what it's called real quick. All right, so I have my iPad on here, right? And I've been making like some beats with Court Gadget, right? So it's kind of like this, right? It kind of reminds me of that. So it's like it's not really new or anything like that. So this is what I was attempting to do, right? Just get something like this, right? And here I could just put that directly to the track and then put it up in there, right? And so I can just go around and I can just like literally just take these things and just move them around, turn them on and off, and move them up and down, and just do whatever. So I can just do that, right? No problem, right? And with the app, let me open it up. It's like this. I can like go up in here and I can like filter, envelope. I can do like all of that stuff. Take the poly down. So, and on here I get 8. Pitch, pan, level, decay. I get like, like, so it's like, yeah. It seems similar, doesn't it? It seems like it's a mixture of this with with a little bit of blocks wave, right? A little bit of blocks wave, right? Um, and this one, I would just use this with my iPad. Like that's pretty much how I would use it. I would just use it with my iPad with some effect tricks, right? Yeah. So yeah, I would not be getting this Loop Mix app for my iPad because it's like I already have it, but I have more effects. You know what I mean? Like the effect tricks here. I get like yeah. Now I don't know how to put a loop in here. Like I don't use it like this. I typically use it inside of the app, but I may see I can add like I need to really look into this because if I could just put the stuff up in here like that, like anyway, all right, it's another show. So like I said, is it really worth it? To me, it's not. It's not. It's not worth it at all. Yeah, it has its. No, it's just not worth it. I don't think like maybe it's worth like $5 in the app store. I think it's probably worth like $5, not $10. Definitely not $10, given that fact. It's very limited. Um, I could see if they had like some decent samples in here. I haven't heard anything really decent, and it's very limited. It's very limited. I do like the time stretching. I will give them that. The time stretching, it's cool. I like the time stretching. But like the sounds that they have in here, not it. They're not it. And I would like to see more features. I would like to see like reverbs, delays. I would like to see reverbs, delays, LFOs maybe. I wonder what that would be like. You know, that would be cool. I would also like to see like, can you do something about this grid thing right here? Like, can you like, can I really dig into the wave and select what I want? can I chop off half of it? I mean, yeah, you can do that. You can do this. I get that. You can do that. Let me see something real quick. Now, I can imagine this would sound decent if it had like some real drums in there, right? Real snares, real hi-hats, and you can manipulate it even better. Now, here's another thing. Okay, so say like this, right? This is what I'm wondering. So can I just affect I guess this is me trying to give this app the benefit of the doubt. So I'm pretty much figuring that this affects the speed right here, I guess. And it's according to this grid. You get like offset, which where you can just scroll through the wave. See, and that's where that grid messes up. What if I wanted to go boom, boom, boom? What if I wanted to go like that instead of boom, boom? See, and that's the thing. I want to be able to manipulate this. Can I just like scoot this over a little bit? You know what I mean? I want to be able to scoot it over a little bit to put my little swing up in there, right? Put my groove up in there, or I'm just stuck with this groove, And it doesn't even have a swing function. That's a good ass question, right? Where's the swing in there? Because if I have like drums and stuff, and I don't want it hitting directly on the grid, right? I mean, that's kind of lame. I like a little swing in my, you know what I mean, in my beats and stuff. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. I don't see anything in here that says swing. I'm looking. I'm looking. What's this generate thing? Oh, yeah. And I guess this generates random stuff in here, and yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I will not be purchasing this. think it's real limited, and I think it's just something to get some money at the end of the year type thing. I'm trying to figure out why people so happy about this. Like that right there, that's what really blows my mind. It's like I sit back, I'm on YouTube, and then everybody is smiling and grinning, and they showing this app like it's just like some modern new technology. I guess this is the AI part right here, and this up here, like it's just random. It's just a randomizer. I guess that's just what it is. I mean, that's not really like AI type stuff. You know what I mean? It's just random. Look, like, how's it making its decisions? I will say this: I do like the time stretching. I do like the time stretching, and I think that's nice. I think the time stretching is pretty decent, and I get ideas when I hear something time stretched. I would like to see something where you can like physically like time stretch. Like say like this, like I got this kick right here, right? What if I want to time stretch just that one kick? Can I do that? They have something where you can like pitch it, but that's not really time stretch. Like if you were doing like a jam session and and you just like took recordings of your jam sessions and just threw them up in here. I mean, but I think this is very time consuming. Really, I've just been sitting here talking, using this thing for I don't know how long. I don't know how long I've been recording this. It's going on an hour. Yeah, I'm about to get off of this real quick. I'm gonna have to chop this down, but so yeah, Loopmix. I would not be purchasing this. Um, Yeah. Maybe in the future if they add more features to it, but right now I don't think it's worth my money, given the fact that the other apps I have, and definitely I don't need this for my Mac. I don't need this for the MacBook because Logic gives me everything I need in there to do all of this. Actually, everything in here I can do all this in Logic with no problem, and that's why I was like thinking maybe I can get it for the iPad, but at this point, I can do all that already in the iPad and more with the apps I currently have. So I'll take a pass on this, and I don't think it's worth the hype what everybody's like projecting it to be. So don't forget to hit that notification bell if you like this content. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.